The answer is to share. You're welcome. The answer to all of our problems is to share. Now, whatever you have to do, whatever needs to be done to make that possible, it can be done. It's not easy, but it's simple. The way to make the path to wanting to share with others is remembering that you and them are the same. When you remember the fact that you and the rich man across town and the poor homeless man down the street are the same and equals in every way, then it'll be easier to share because you'll see yourself in them. You'll see that, why would I, if I was this other person, which I am, why would I want to see me suffer when I have the power to help me? Good example, there's a house next to me that's vacant. There's a house across the street that's vacant. There are probably about 50 brand new homes in my neighborhood that are sitting vacant right now, brand new. And there are probably 50 more that aren't new, that are vacant, that no one lives in them, they're falling apart. What if instead of hoarding all these new homes first, everybody who doesn't have a home in my neighborhood get a home, so they don't have to be on the street freezing? What if the grocery store that has probably enough food to feed an entire neighborhood for a month, more, maybe 2 months, I don't know. I don't know the measurement of food. What if the food that's in the stores be given to the people who don't have food, to where they don't starve? Maybe that would be okay. Maybe we should share that instead of it sitting on the shelf going bad. Maybe all the fruit that's there could be given to people who are hungry, that it was given by the earth for, you know. What if every person who works, who does their job, is given electricity, food, water, internet, because they've contributed their part and they deserve to have a roof over their head, water, food, everything, because we're the same, right? I wouldn't want to see myself starving, you know. What if everyone gave what it was their gift to give, and all of our gifts be seen as equal, not one above the other, but me speaking to you, having this conversation with you, is seen equally as a person who's a neurosurgeon, a person who works on a railroad, a person who picks up the trash, a person who cleans the office. What if all of our roles were considered equal contributions to society? That our existence is enough. The fact that we're here, just like everything else on earth is here, has the right to be here because it's here, didn't have to earn it. A seed dropping on the ground didn't have to earn itself to be there. It just was there. It was dropped there. It has the equal capacity and the equal right to be here, just as the birds that sit in the tree. If we saw ourselves as equals and what we contribute as equals, in us being here as worthy enough to have exactly what it is that we want and deserve. Imagine everything else just falling into place beautifully, where there's no hunger, no homelessness, no war, no fighting. Because what's there to fight for? Why do people steal? Because they don't have. That's not a hard concept to understand. People take because they don't have. Well, we have. So let's make sure they have. I have. So let's make sure they have. My gift to the world, I'm coming to realize, at least one of my gifts, is to speak the truth and see things that people don't like to see. I was having a conversation about this with my mother, where I said to her, well, I get into that in another video, but basically, what I said was upsetting because it was a truth that she doesn't like to think about, that most people don't think about because it's too hard to accept. And I realized during that conversation, damn, this is really what I'm here for. At least part of what I'm here for is to see it and say it, as much as that fucking hurts, because that means I'm going to piss off a lot of people with truth and wisdom and facts. I guess I'm just going to have to be okay with that. Try not to be such a people pleaser all the time, because that's a bad habit that I got to get out of. But I just want to see people happy. I do. I genuinely want to see people happy. But I am willing to acknowledge that I want to see them happy around me, because I don't want their anger towards me, because I don't like the anger within myself. I can admit that. That's hard to deal with. When you're dealing with your own anger, and then you got to deal with somebody else's anger, you'll go to whatever lengths to make sure their anger doesn't hit you directly, you know. I can be okay with that truth. And I can understand some small way for me to dispel the internal frustration is to do what I came to do, which is open my big mouth and speak. So the answer is easy. You want to know how to fix the world? Is to share. And remember and realize that we are all equals and we equally deserve to be here, just like how we equally deserve the right to a good life and have a good life. How do we pay our people for contributing their work to our society? Give them what they need. Give them everything they need. And share it equally. Not just in America, all around the world. Now, like I said, whatever needs to be done within yourself for you to, if you desire to grasp that concept, that's some work. It won't be easy, but it's very simple. You are me, and I am you. And we both deserve to be here. We're both good enough, as is, standing here naked with nothing. I love you.